ekose kama ene president ebewie na otwi mu nsem bi eto adwabie pa no Satawale ene medical ene womo approachfo akache womo approachfo kukumu a womo police custody a prison na omoda ai ne omo ma investigation etime akoso no so news a trend pa Ghana ha Satawale ene medical omo da prison ai ne yarmande womo a efiri next week kono womo ko na nsem no omo atime die asem ba ko ba ye enso ye aflawo ohene popura na oho a wo chese iblogwa former president John Dramani Mahama mo shasia be 27% na omo de shasia me fan say first floor no na foundation mo shasia pega no na wo man to aso bio na do ba ye e no de akodu 95% bo se bakura me hesa picture ni bi na 95% complete de do na ka finishing touches pe ne commission and wo hina wo fa we say president general Ome commission na sansem no ba ye na amanfo ase nana no de amanfo kasa bi se woma aban no 4 month ultimatum se wa mewia on time sa school block no famfiri afrawo ho awon sem ye daja mampani ye se ba bia wo sha ase efiri ye ene ba bia oduro no de aka akabukwa no awie enti se wa hene won to bu ase na mberufo nya nsia nwie dia ene ya nso to aso some were can yeah, and it was just in a jovial way. When Kwame Sefa kan AJ Ghana for billion this for me. Sorry, I'm to copy. Na Okujeta black Kwanumania Bria Monu Hancho Kasana president and na Kasasa and a Hawaii Nasa. As some president Kayano. What is wrong with that? Huh? Kwame politics now more young than you. Eno so wa eyam komo da ha bie trend pass still and Saturday no pay sorry no amanfo debate enya agro na IGP George Akufu Dampare adwuma owura na ye nya asem ketua action ne nsachaya o de ba post adwuma no enya agro ntimu amohwe wontumi TV ene mu amohwe o Facebook no picture no ana meka ho asem ne da ho na nu ma wohwe anopa so bia no onyo opportunity ahwe bi we ye ba bia mampenada Mahama de du ye you block no ohye ofrawo no ba bia NDC for de du ye no mo na sha ase o o ma na promise ye ba bia mo de du ni na na do ba ye de adru ni ntimu amofie mu amonjeje ba bia na do ba ye wo de adru ni wa wie o aka 1 or 2 finishing touches pe na contractor no be handing over we wia na fe yetime bia no sa na mo ni nya ma ye no e na manfo chase kasa sa se enie nti mampani no adwuma wa ye nie we wasabase bode ese na nanom ni mperufo baba se babia du o nana babia du de kwa wie kra enchine ma bia ya kwansidie bia na nkantentem so a na bia yesa ma wie ma ban se 4 month wanya ometam school in free sa no hene kra anya bia no hene wakasa sa zumi kra se president mo se president ankasa yi a nana no sa na se wakasa nana de yesre na mperufo ye na won se chense wanya wo betaki action mean say bia won so alternative abetimi dey complete and complete eno so ni ade da ho a mo amhwe wontumi TV ni Facebook no wontumi TV o Facebook no picture ne da ho no enti you block no president na do awie ka krem na ka no wa penti bibia awie o 1 or 2 finishing touches pe de on betu ye nie eni ba bi o ma wie dia kodu no eno so yensem da bo se me da se pa na eno yensem da ha IGP mino ka se o wale tamale mati se na prepare kwaso akina vice president Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ne maame na yie no omode sese so wale nti empenfo ya nhye se da ba ya eye no betima kama number sabasa bia ntimi sie na yakra ye maame no asumdwe kwa so enti penfo gusu a wo mo ya adwuma wontumi multimedia team na kodu wo ya arrangement the live telecast ya catch us ya de beblo live wontumi TV so enti ma wonya opportunity enko wale no wonya opportunity ahwe bi wontumi TV a anopɛ ya ka ho asɛm de akyerɛ mo na oko Greater Accra regional minister aye Onunyamfo Henry Kote wura no wo bojuma pa one of the ministers na na do abo mu mu yadwuma pa wura no firim anyeye wa yadwuma papa na kokoduro ni zeal ne na okeka ode yadwuma na wo soro na wo hyese nyame yaduma 1st November one mo mutwi abobo ya omde nam Accra highways ni nyina wo bane wo mu nyina enti wo se wo yankan mo se sa ense no ebeba so 1st of November oma abobo ya bia wa bane abobo ya ewo Greater Accra especially ewo ya highways abedu babi na kai nam na wani abobo ya bonza ho minister say wasia no na anim na ko trespass ya waso be hye eno se nkoma eda ha nipa bi call say titu ne minority say common fund be this year na common fund nyamaye entomo sre common fund administrator any abanse ni monim ya on release this eska no na of district assembly nanya dwuma sanse be muka yanum ye be support because so common fund anko district assembly ho a this year na MC na mayo no ontimi nya sika mfanya mpundudwuma enti sanse be se ne expect from the minority especially the party in opposition some be catch aban no eno muka yanum be se the best support say a good call sa sika no ese ko various district assemblies no na omunya sika de mpundudwuma sa anko a mpundudwuma ho be kwa atwe etumutu sa na mo be se ya be ja tum na mom sa ade a mo be ya be twe abana se na mo be propaganda twan trotu futo de sa ne man de some of us will not support it enti mo the good call be se ya a good call I say nya support say ya be catch aban no say won fa sika no go district assembly because anga asante achim central wona bo Robert Akwache onya sika mfa nyam puntuduma wona manyamfo Alexander Yafrimpon we dean edema MMGC o say DCE ana MC asante achim south no onya sika mfa nyam puntuduma na wetibu ati asante achim no fonso onya sika no bi enyam puntuduma saa na district assembly so Ghana nya wo mu nya sika mfa nyam puntuduma nti a good call. As some of us we will definitely support it. And also and someone at the happy. Now fixing the country movement says still Mampanada Mamani NDC kwa position, they are still exhibiting the habit of incompetency. Any and someone fixing the country movement for no hopes na doyanum Ernest Usubampanum enu nyina kase dia serious aban no na wo position na niema obeka betimi aboa na aban na jana na so aya adwuma ne ade ase munyam de ba 143 student wo mukotwa entrance exam senke nyame baboa wo mo one pass a ombeko Ghana Law School na onmakwa lawyers na omokosua de no practice law in this country ebi kwa omo pass ye no yes admi admit wo mo enko Ghana Law School mate se wo mo atabiri general legal counsel at the court woman attorney general say one member in Sembisabia as to say one pass on entrance exams now so many opportunity at me go piemo a law school ho and some da na nyame yadomu a asante reji ha Wednesday kroma bed ukwada kroma bed in the sense that the New Patriotic Party will be on annual delegate conference a Jeso constituent and Ijoba Kasian Ebekoso just opposite this hotel, Anita Hotel. First commission, a child first commission home, and Jumedi Kassia Bekoswa. The member of parliament for Ejeso, lawyer John Ampontuakuma. Lawyer John Ampontuakuma, MP for Ejeso, what is written is written. Ejeso Mrenie, a Jumara, or Bajuma Wadre, or Ban Waden Sachaba, MP Jumanamo. Lawyer John Ampontuakuma. What? MP, a Juma Wura Yawa Jesono. And that's some good to our no, and able hosting all the delegates in the Ashanti region. Matters the chief of staff, Yamami Frema or say or Pare or Ba. Now for the national executives of the New Patriotic Party, John Brodu, which are now so Henry Nana Boate, Naminsa Wom Reloaded, national organizer hopeful. Henry Nanabuache Nanabi ono si jane na so a wo munya eba enya asem ketua ewo echa krom ha first commission ho ho na dwumade kase no eba so enya agora ya te say member of parliament no lawyer John Ponche kuma delegate eba nyina wono ka mode beko ya mode ba nhe ka nyina so afa ena tent omo bo ensu amanfo benum aduane amanfo bedie nyina lawyer John Ponche kuma doctor Deputy Minister of Finance ewurade nyame wa mempie adwuma na ede enti na mese mebuabu esika no masa empie nya bedi bio empie bedi bi Lord Onkuma ma empie ya kono ahokeka abrantie ne de ya empie adwuma no enya agro wo ko me Minister of Finance wo adwuma o wakasa utimi say yes enya sam ketwa enti yammo na baso lawyer John Ponche kuma monka nche ne se wonye ne ho de ode asase no fanko wie si ya kanfo no wanya dwuma ni ya ahode ye de ka no sa de de beka ye no bi ntam we ade ye beka we ade nya ye beka enti ye ka chama wuntumi asemu a chama wuntumi we ade nya ni radio station ye tie we ade nya me abupras obi anka meka awo fire chairman sani nti obayi medi onyimedi me ya principal person no kra ne da ha meka chama adwuma o enu krom ha no chama bia no obetumi aye chama ya de nya I will say it but this time around from 2014 to date nobody in terms of say young galvanizing youth young galvanizing people yama party munya de one super manfo a chama wontumi stand tall tini akacha delegate for say 2022 mo kwato ba mo ka chama wontumi ntiano no yakasi ubo trim kokra me manka bi eno si ansem weda ha enta yebekọ na yanko yanim kodi nkomo tawmra na yehese de eniema esitie ewo wale yaka chem dada se wale ene tena preparation is underway se omubetimi ya mamani amane na ya papa ya de na vice president Bawumia ni maame na yene yenkona yenkodi nkoma kakra ye ne boafo so nkode ma wale MCJ Tonzua Nazuri Mustafa enkomo na yenhwe so far no preparation on the grounds eni anamo a amanfo etu na yeni nkomo emransa na yabedi abeto so ewa ha good morning Netizen
Bibia boko.
Yedo bad yas. Wale no pay fever net to say feeling net to say wale.
Sisia wale finish here come everybody is feeling comfortable. It's like we are having celebration of any festival because yesterday night we have a lot of series of activities, cultural activities in the Wale municipal. All over the municipal were a lot of people were drumming, singing. I cannot tell the public what was happening there because so many cultural activities were taking place at the Piriga Emmy Primary School and that of the Kidnap Palace where the final funeral rites of the late Ajia Mariama Bawumia will be held.
I think you are expecting some top-notch officials from the party.
Yes.
From yesterday until now, have they arrived at that place?
Yes, since this week, Tuesday, we were, visitors were started arriving. We have so many visitors across the length and breadth of this country. Other people outside this country, many big politicians from this country all were arrived. Yesterday, Honorable Isaac Adongo of NDC led a delegation to visit the Vice President at his private residence in Kiriga. So many dignitaries, including the MPP bigwigs, are all here in Wale supporting the activities to ensure that everything went on successful in the final funeral rites of the late Ajia Mariama Bawumia.
So, what are the activities that will be taking place at that place? What are actually the activities? Talking about the Muslims, what are the activities that they will be doing to for the final funeral rites of our Vice President's mom?
Yeah, there will be a lot of activities that will take place. The funeral started yesterday, and it started about receiving of gifts that will support the final funeral rites of the late Vice President. We've seen that many people have
Vice President's mother.
Yes, we've seen that many people have donated kettles, rams, and so many other foodstuffs that will help support the final funeral rites of the late Vice President. But the tradition of the Mampuku culture and the Dewa family culture, where you have such a great occasion, you are not solely responsible for the cost that will involve in terms of foodstuffs and other things. It's been, taken care by your loved ones and your neighbors. And yesterday, the day before yesterday, many people started presenting their donation to the family of the late Ajia Mariama Baumia. Yesterday, there were a series of cultural activities since in the morning up to 9. But there was a bit rain in the night that disturbed or that distracted the activities. But later the activities continue. And the activities will continue today where we call, where they will give, they will present the donation to the public, how the donation they have received so far is towards the final funeral rite. And tomorrow, that will be the Sunday. We'll be having a lot of activities. We'll be having the final funeral rites of late Ajia Mariama Baume. For the Muslim tradition, there will be a lot of activities like special prayers, special people, and all those special visitors that will be coming. That will be the final day of the visitors, and that will be the final day of the donation of every item that you have for the Brief family. Then tomorrow, that will where every activity of such will take place tomorrow at Chiriga ME Primary School.
Before I leave you, talking about security arrangement, how is it so far?
Okay, here I stand to a political ground observation. Many people is here erecting their billboards to welcome the visitor because they know all the whole country will be here. So people are here erecting billboards to ensure that they have or they create the people awareness that those who is contesting for MPP internal elections. I can see so many people bringing on their billboards, and when you go to the grounds where I am standing currently, the ground is set, and roads in that area has been constructed and tired within a few couple of days. You can see that all the roads in Chiriga has been constructed and tired. According to the municipal chief executive, these roads were already in contract list. So it's an advantage for the people of Chiriga. That is why they are not saying that they were expecting the death, but it was already on a contract list. That is why. And lighting system, the Northern Electricity Distribution Company are all doing their best to ensure that we don't have doomsday. So all the electricity, all the other related activities to ensure that we have smooth running or the smooth and successful funeral has been put in place. Technical and engineers are all over running while to ensure that everything went on successful.
I was even talking about the security arrangement. Can you brief us a bit on security?
Let me use this opportunity to say we have an unfortunate incident the day before yesterday. The IGP was in town yesterday to ensure that security has been put in place. Because the day before yesterday, we lost 2 police officers who were doing their patrol for, the activity. But fortunately, they have an accident on the way, and 2 of them lost their lives. So it was a very unfortunate incident in our side. We were not happy for that because they were coming to support. But what Allah said, no man can review Allah's decision. So we are sorry for what media sold us in perfect peace. But security has been put in place. Yesterday, the IGP were here to ensure that all the protocols observed are ensured. All the COVID-19 protocols are put in place. All the police officers who are duty here are well, equipped and to ensure that all the borders leading to Wali Wali has been well protected. When you are coming from Tamale, you have so many security barriers put in place. When you are coming from Bolga, you have so many people security put in place. where you are coming from, Naleru, which is the regional capital, there are so many. Listen, but there are locally manufactured guns which is being used to. I mean, it's part of our culture. So these people are the problem now, and the IGP has assured residents that they should be well, or they should be confident. Everything will put in place to ensure that the funeral end up successful and nothing happen to anyone who is visiting or who is coming for this funeral.
Okay, Mustafa, that's why.
Yes, Mr. Medasi,
that's for Yane Tonswa Nazuri Mustafa or no na bua for some kodema wale mention catchy. Na yene na bon koma for preparation omo ye form said beya nene tina yenwa baso wale no ebetimi aye kama na amanfo so enya so emfaso bi eti eno no yebedi nkomo hana langobu aba center say yen kanchem se koko ena wo so a wode hu adura ba mesem ko ho afefa bro so asa malaria ne typhoid candidiasis diabetes ni asthma langobu tu ase pa na owo kumase ehwa ena so yekase no wo 0242 665 168 hodi okwa na so yonko a afra na wo do na do no aboa na yade no afri so 0242 665 168 fa no mo just prostate joy enso anopai catch us kopebito na mo prostate how de wo na ebitu ase kra e de ama wo mpacho to a wo se de bia number kope na beboa pharmacy so bia bem Ernest chemist afi Colinac ni Dani pharmacy wo na benya bia to mo mpadudu to mu nko na niam nkoye 0244754380 fra na prostate joy no onsa etumi akabi Ghana bam so ho ya catch us hu ba bi ne ya Ghana bam na be yusu na SS oni padua no na aboama yawo nyina afiri so 0244727028 na ebo Vical 20 mu booster do kase pa bomani akọ na kopebito na emwa o January wa bi no be support na wanyini ache na wanya promden so a Vical 20 of course for 0244585531 na anyama nkoyi mo Albert Foko aha na yi the minim dia me de be manu de Dr. Friye enso a lecturer KSTU obomodin ye pa ene oha Albert
yeah
that is saying
ajana daromo
bibi a sheye as of vim ko from pega we kakra na
ne vim ko from na
na wa nantem
obi dan tampa
said no me nunya ne firi akoe
oh na say ya misi ya na eja akokram ko fe ba bi tin kase ni na eja mama tia dok meni ni si ya chef pa meni dok si ya
meni di 106
eze be bru be 3 months go say me happy o so yi so ati o say me ka say my more times me ko even mu kakra eja dok mu ne ya inspire omozo mu du ebu na yempe less than 5 more than 5 years reference omo tinipa so sa o de wa on tiasi
mo ntuma so kaka na ena me ba so na ma me nka we na me wura fi ena ye adwoa ajewa kodie ejei adwoa ajewa kodie ejei uko school was Sterling Heights Academy Mampon Ashanti beje heya ene wanya mfie nan wosia wo ene Kofi Agye Mr. Kofi Agye to na fe na Webas when general manager wontumi multimedia ene birthday papa se nyame sha pa adwoa Ajewa akode Agye get no anyam fie nan na dwen da kwara no tirim no a na tim say yes be someone in future papa say nyame sha pa omie wadwum kese na de ohwe na asase so bia on sentiment kan o papa no ma me say omu sha pa na obe seti enso am me zere be ya ni be konkanti happy birthday to you Adwoa Ajewa akode Agye ma ntombu asna me nyane general manager ne ba na edi no birthday no enjene ne birthday happy birthday to you Alex
privileges wo mo we privilege kese pa
yes we 12 it's privilege
eja me so me fa ko nyen so na nunu no na me ka say any birthday o dey aseda ma obi a kiss me na boachi ado na yavantia kese mfiri ha ne ko entunko fa ko wale o hene ba de me aminya na nke me deport na firi ho what the oheneba
ana deport no
what the ye we hu we crackers pa o ware ya eno anya izo tamale wale tamale sa no yo okọ no aba se okofa bi de bo so okoye de we grab
we obi nya asem na
ma hada we be nya asem no so o ba tu ye wa fa ho de we crackers
asem am kanya program na record yo
na me amede be sende because one of the boss say what the tea what that tamale o ko yi o wale o ba wa anajo o ba tamale anajo sa ko wale ko ye den
onso o case o
what the ade we hu fa ho ba obi maami ewu ya vice president maami ewu ye nyina ye go buana o de wale be fa ho awe kraka
e asem o wati a o benya ho
to maka chese be ka
ye throw
no dog ka support o di agro so dog be say twanda be the teases no nwie
power on strike
there ever kwenya we so banchi ama atifo ne ahefo say ja memenda no pa bia omoje bre na omutimi hwe me hu ni say obi a qualify say obetimi atena but a privilege say the ya general manager ba ahead age be 2 minutes a celebrating kakrake a privilege say ja chama would to me fidikesi so obetimi abetena so na ja ya chire adwen I think say and from a party be Ghana from a pair Ghana papa and me dey starting my advocacy me say President Kufuor and President Akufo-Addo has given us a full flesh of what a Ghanaian dream should look like because they say President Kufuor timima awo ye free ema kindergarten ye free ema primary school ye free ema JHS ye free no His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo so abeto so ama SHS aye free o ma SHS ye free no or sad student loan scholarship and so about abeto say baby a person who could be say technical university say university be say teacher trainee nurses trainee and our person who kono or sad loan support to where we are no Osu we are honorable Asenso and honorable Frida Prempe doctor omonfa nemu nwakwam na ba bia obeda nso so no omuntimi famra na yema wo rent yema wo sika na fire rent getting this full fledged dream no on the life begins after necessity after say wanya ba bia odu tibeto ba bia de obedi wanya the obese no and son what me make a lasting legacy and what and that is what the Akufo-Addo government has done. I think that is what some of us want to dedicate our lives.
It's very important. But I deal with the SE and supporting it. Come on, doctor. Every year, Dr. Nabokode.
Yes, I'm.
Maybe I say year there.
Oh, nyamia.
Asem na ukani no. Menya message from Wale. Say asem na ukani no club yenim.
Why Emma that authentication to prove said they cannot wrong.
Some now more carrying no we are sending message and a club in him.
Oh, listen, if you cannot authenticate the source
and I cannot also tell you my source.
Oh, said yes, you to be catches also so and yet valid come say because the all want me and take advantage of where barriers and funeral rights
and your party
now so what take advantage of it. I mean when I take no ye say and you may be brave but we resolve our comment because of security reasons and we are hoping say
we are
yeah satellite na dano so any report bia no wa beto ye be ka che say yes ye informant o
me da say bombe let us say
you word mo
bibia say ye de
by this we are managing
e do nyame ase pa ase share na che
kakra
se ba umi aho ye
oh you word na ase yi na ama wakofom kakra
lawyer Justin Kudi anso ho ye
what was so
me se ne ho ye
I'm going to be a fire
na o fire we dey ho me se ne ho ye
no deep papa
na o fire dey ada asem be na aba
me da say dey magana fu hu dey eko
what you are very fine mama sha say free doctor free juada na be pem de nsem bibire na esisi na mini ba bia pese ofa nsem hu nkai bi nso amebo bi so nkirew na yenku anim ametio
abu midase na meda was so any production team for the opportunity modema some of us and me who na chebe 3 months ni oni ye kun say na yes 5 years na dia na adin dia wo ye adwuma na no ye ni
na oboa
ozo ye ni nti ohire ba de ye be say on de wawu kura nkanye nti ono de na asem da ho na mafa kwan so na machia obi biara Father Kingsley and Professor Menu Sapon omunyina o KSTU Father de oye Roman Catholic priest or Kasi Catholic Church, and also me mama so to kwan afi no aba Ogre Munash to be manakwaba. Before answer na member any issue bia no me say me can be bifa Oforukrum junction na man who so the ho na was a traffic light na se no abu is getting pese BBC ansana I think say is one of the kind of saying critical junctions war and intersections wo Kumasi because omo free airport omo free air stadium omo ko nhia so omo ko adum and omo free Akreba and uhwe portals wo we no it doesn't deserve the regional minister say or say regional minister na baby MCE of Oforukrum minister oba enche but any emergency bia obetimi aye bibi afa ho. Oh, so say because especially those who are coming from Oforukrum or no ebe branch akọ Tise Stadium Unity Oil sa kwan no ma ho bi na da ho no say car kese bi e branch akọ ne say ne tie ba kokotomu a I don't know what will happen and because of that nti bebre dodge a they create a lot of traffic even though there's a traffic light nti abu mafide de ko akiri ye besere MCE of Oforukrum we have been continuous saying it metis a man for complaining it seems and sometimes abusu amon from musa what are they doing about it see complaining here can e bia na omonte because say what here and Abudi is one of the things also we have to advise the MCs and the DCs say among for complaining about BBA they should have the ability nebia almost timi ebeka say oh bibi say ni ye say ni ana afa ho ombeja ya na manfo aka na egu aban ne ho fin adan o de no makoye wo ye ne bia kase bia oh by the next 2 months and 1 month juma di say ni ye na nipa ko na nya assurance bi say oh even though enya immediate no kwa na ye bibi oh they sit down one no my quiet then aban ya na be boni trisua adan de no akwakoye the interaction between the MCs, DCs, and those people, no, when there are issues and answer they are bordering community or modern, no, they should come out one or the other and explain things. In the no church, much na, obeti was more than say you be complaining here. Can say now the whole day no on fee on your obiso na uyahu bibi let the people know. These are little communication and webinar, no, just interaction. Okay. Because this is not the first time people are complaining and answer for complaining on the media about the Oforukrum police station, this intersection, no, who's not that one. Okay, they should do something about it.
I think okay, Penfuati.
Whatever, my medasi. And about me call Dampare, we say Dampare, the man can answer man. Georgia, my target, me personally, I'm say. He should work on it. The nonsense must stop. The nonsense must stop.
They say we need the social media. Obi ye list mistake be or say Dampare will arrest you. They say you no say man the arrest ni there ya no to see ya. Jama for careful.
The nonsense must stop. Sebi abu in quote ye misbehave ye diagro too much. Obia na I say my problem about definition of celebrating na enkrofo bi wo ho a na de ato omo so no celebrating timi fa phone no ni obi atem na obi so reply no na say aye did attempt celebrate and answer den what kind of celebrity and e wo kroma enti say obi gidi say wo followers obi gidi say me Shatawale mi 30 enum were very good dancehall artists. Nobody can doubt about that. But who ye be now do baby? What say? Anything emra ho no sebi. Emra no is not there for people who behave well. Emra no ho man krofo a tebe ombetra bibi omo yeso. They regulate omo. And nobody is beyond and I say above the law. The president himself is not above the law. And he say who ye bibi na emra ne chewa. And free Shatawale, free Wale. The law must work. The law must work. And judiciary is a bomb mabaso collaboration. That is where sanity will come into our country. It could be a developer bia abu emrani yejuma. Emrani so check as if one ma a example. And more for who say yes. Emrani yejuma. Now ukwacheche up and down kwa biana bakacha and say oh no na oh yeah. How would they achi or except the Reverend Bempa? I signal to Asofu Fona Sebsebi Musu misbehave no. Then abechi Shatawale dance hall and also so be yes more mu so any medical atichi omu ni nyina and then funny face, you can't threaten people just like that
and go scot free.
No, you can't do that. And they say no be kasa obeheye uya me ku uya me twa TV ya me say no what can sa na ukọ. This time the nonsense must stop. Those kind of behaviors, and I believe say this time na echo that direction na echo musicians and celebrities ni wa hwam no ekuti politicians ni mu no bi ko kasa traba bi na ye kwache na hwe na o ma mbeka say victimization and ye can say witch hunting and it's a horse hunting. No, it can't work like that. It is simune say and no say abeye bibia say wo kasa also very careful. Who ye bibia also very careful. And the politicians it's a lesson to them. Who ye bibi kakra bi na bia wo kana wo kodidi obi atama threatening obi pe So when it gets to the politicians, the law must work. And I believe now the police system no abeye institutions bia the man is making institutions more attractive. Just imagine say within the shortest time we'll do Wale. Fly go there to come and check the people, police form no and that those confident. Look at the horses and the dogs our modi Abba system anymore. It's just demystifying the police system as an institution. Say make crime to crime make say what me pese me koye police. And these are the things I best say amount for mind. And another issue be American about the president, about Cape Coast and Tono, our bar, Greater Accra. Yes. And Mecca say, and I like the president in the sense that if you say, uye bibi na uji tumu say my mistake. And you only find once in 1,000 to accept that me nipa my mistake. And but these are the things that we need our leaders to be. And the president has laid a good foundation for all of us. And maybe and the president take na wa can kwa wunye mistake da. Wa can onye from zoda. Oh, we see certain people are so perfect. Say omunye nipa kono so obeka no say asif so no wa kan kra no. Wo Nje Gabriel na say Nje say sentiment ubi ne de na ba ewiase. Let's accept when people go wrong. Or say my mistake. Yes, me nipa. That shows that he's a human being. As also ye nipa no. Sure. Abu, let's recognize that. Okay. Your president, an apology. No, na before that, so omoka flawo ehine issue, but ohineba. Na flawo hine no kind. They know the people are not looking at that, but the president has a more kind of man for her. Ohine uye ohine mua udi kuano who give you ultimatum. This thing is beyond. You don't do that. As a king of the, I'm giving you this. You don't give that line. Also to me. And then the president sarcastically also give an answer that and you don't do that. Some leaders should learn. And me say and we should also let the chief also know said as I'm not kind, I am wrong. Not always say be a president, they will see answer anything, and the president should come and apologize. The president, but what?
I did a pouring crying say, any pan baby almost start here. Any baby a president, you had to wow, he know ya. What now, send this of time in I want me on yet. And a baby on the do and will be a bass and over to us, and that's on the TV. Mamma, you face any. And this time, no more age, no. In your dream, no Mujaho. We started to and I say, that's what you know. He say now the president how you do ni. No babo ntintimen ka say oh president da se kra sad na do se kra na bia de aka finishing touches no contractor no nyen hand over any abe commission ntie bia wo ka che ne bi o me no man 4 months say wanya o metam we fro na wa hene ka se betima tam we afiri asa edan betima tam.
Yes, so you have to hire
so no yeah
it's an insult.
Do you yes sir e wo me say information just say wo no ye background ye DC we NDC no say e bibi sa akra no a e ade sede na ese o se edan ni o de atiefo me edan sie nie baby a president dia du nie 95% and we ye kura o mo me wie ma efe na aka se wa me mamo aboso me na ntamo ma ya mo meta mo danko meaning say wo ska wo resource obeti be complete what complete we don't do that.
Abu, we just here for security reasons.
Mate, Albert.
Yeah.
Abene boy you back from Kakrama me. Mami ntio. Na o twi mu nsem pi na ba menim ba bia ofa. And some of the doors President to Central Region, Greater Accra, Satawali Medical there, Aflawo there ifa e block minority for no kwan so person mo twen Minister for Education ba parliamenters be ansa asoma ade no abandon NDC mu project a hono sia there IGP nei wakaka na ho a nei o ma discipline e ba krom ha eno sia nsem da Vice President Mame and so nyame yadumo a echina nene chine nyamu ye MPP for ye regional delegate conference was just nyame yaduma Wednesday and so yade a ewa ha na Greater Accra regional minister no or bani abubu ya o Greater Accra na nyame yaduma 1st November etekishipa and so yade da common fund no minority teachers almost say be 1 year ni nyama to musa ban say release says can man say the assemblies in bit me anya adwuma ye and fixing the country for say mama wo position kwa no exhibit high level of incompetency. I mean you na 143 additional from person wo call law school mo pass here so munya access to the law school mo see general legal counsel no see ensem da ha menim de obefa bi.
I think say one I'll talk about chiefs no I say what's the name of the baby or param
flower Togbe amenya fiti.
So if you are to go by evidence here of the man here oshe baby NDC free so na eda na oshe baby NPP bae omatimi apija memetimi enya picture ni bi man kamani beje pa o baby NPP apija dru na say bi abe issue ultimatum say 4 months time president nya ya o me pija free wa me hu ni say entwe and the president
why picture also picture
president
almost completely
sarcastic because I thought say assembly be you know at time when you can laugh it this is where the NDC left it NDC fra ban mu no baby na wo ni and NPP buy no yetimi aboama school dan na do say and I think say great gratitude and you krum hanum so obi ayade na yi na ye no em say eye den ehe den pa ba onipa ni wuze sia opa asamboni nkwa chirichiri mpanifo mo bo mo homoden so ye minister so ye president ti sia o to se sia obete ensem ye betwa afa no ye de be compose nnwom krampo eso hwe de ye ba ye timi aye ya otum se e ade fefefefa is on the process aye for so se betimi awie na aye accessible ama enkra me huni say president couldn't have said it better but just jokingly
just in a jovial way
say when you be ya uncle because okay say when to me I want to believe say abu otimi o hene ne castor so dwa say president anwie 4 months time o me page free hon oh then the president go say say be ya because the truth is 4 months not the man no we don't know the current state though and 4 months looking at how the edifice is no mean say by 4 months we betimi a finish bibia ma na be fully operational
we no kwa me information me nya say contractor na say handle over we bibia wi na na fe no we schedule date no my no take place aka 1 or 2 things we as a contractor
yeah and because and for Christ's sake I think I'm trying and the president couldn't have done anything better by jokingly sarcastically say something there but I think president now so I can say oh nipa and he's not immune from mistakes and if say they found it offended that nipa na yes we dey ebe jina party ni maka so dey e dey aso pama That is, I think, if you've been offended by what he said, but he meant it in a joking manner, not necessarily because President na
apologizing on behalf of the president.
No, I'm not saying the president na is any ubia obeka sem just to say or cassette here ubia. So people shouldn't take it out of context. How he said it, and jokingly, no, sarcastically saying something because Cape Coast issue by President Naba out the case. Oh, nipa. He's not immune from mistakes. You get it. The president said it on the Cape Coast issue, and this one is not a mistake or something. But how knows he can? No, that's the best way he could have answered it. Because you have to take your pain and laugh with it. Because President Tabo, we state and idea. In any case, I say president is not discriminatory as some George and other people wants it to look like. Because the development or they call baby he has not been discriminatory in whatsoever or what form. Senke Kappa the Ashanti region in a chunk of the development also in Kebaha because they always interchange Kesiepa Amraga Junction. You hear be was swami, you hear be wo ebia be quite. And so I think that a process president nya say bia ye to abani nyina nti wo say bibia ba ye ba beto 2016 aba ade na hia e okrom apa no I think say na ye yakwan president ba I think that he has really done well ewo Kumasi akwan but senka ye can vote dia it may demand very more from this NPP administration, but all being the same, no. Why are they papa? I think say going forward now at least say and trustee will be with your mandate near there. Yeah, now I heard how I also be see if I can and say na doc a free air cannon. Okay, and I think going forward, you be to cross with how we speak to people in authority with the ultimatum and all that. My mama go back as a magician, but I know I trust my president to deliver on this. Me that's pa Albert Foucault and no Bombay.
My boss.
I say good morning. If we are going by completing uncompleted projects, I believe we should start from the MPP projects that were abandoned by the NDC before looking at those left behind the NDC themselves. Bidia the abandon.
Me that's my boss. My man Fanchi Modu Emma Idika Emma Mochi.
Mr. Siminia.
In chairman penny for so about 2 more discussion. Na menchia Juma 4 hanyina na fe chairman bakupe chairman 1 chairman wuntumi chairman ya Sebiuta Frache ya share since 92 a papa dubu ahin the entire wantimi ni president for first time 92 ko 96 ni nyina burbura na ye wo chairman wo so no wantimi amwa dubu ahin ama na ni president I'm retire the one where was chairman for ya chairman wa you and a team what do you call it me can be say nye chairman nyina to be to me about to me nye chairman nyina to be
and leader bia
what the political party the chairman because chairman party about to me in Ashanti region so what you say the other regions in nyina be the Ashanti region wa ka ho and mama what you be the president na eduwa he me so rest in peace for she say ni tira nye yie amasa abre no nya chairman wuntumi ni tira nye yie so ta say na dan kwakufu ado e ka ke nko so replicate friend saying Professor Dubois ko so kofi wa bra kwatimi ni president ni tira yie ni say o so e ho nyankopon na do so e ho nyankopon pa no so wo me sisi abranti be fese wuntumi be de me ba ma wo di president na wuntumi ba pa wom na do second term no we we chairman sesa no you sure say be de who say this time no a man for MPP for no to aba na hyase eti enkomo no mo sa mpa wuntumi obi sesa no merasi na mawie ni sa no na menchia iwura okumkom Justin Kodia odi Gambo ni di
lawyer Justin Kodia from Pom
Nyankopon mi so msantrase
why your boss
abranti we hu obi a wo peni pasam sa abranti we da
ye den ife no kumkom
o wa ho brase sa abranti we da nipa hu hia no sa okumkom Justin Kodia da ono no ɛna ɛsɛ obɛyɛ general secretary no odi awie sɛ bɛka sɛ woni contest so araseɛ
na ɛhe na nam yi
yɛka sɛ obi ni contest a deɛ ɛka kɔsi nyinaa sɛ wone ne bɛkɔɔ so ɛsɛ
ade ɔno ɔaka kyɛ sɛ proposition of party no
ɔnkɔ ɛkora ɔtumi tɔ bɛkɔ ɔnyɛ ɔno no pɛ no wɔde ba wo yɛne yɛde ne ba by force wohu sɛ ahenni ato obi ama wamenimini
keka nsɛm yie o
mese
ɔno aka kyɛ sɛ wɔ proposition
mese yɛbɛkye ne by force
asɛm ne
ɔne ne ho ɔhɔma yɛn yɛbɛkye ne wopɛ afɛ san daa ho na dwusunko deɛ nyɛ mistake sɛ menyɛ magye sɛ mekɔ baabi a sɛ ɛbɛsi anu na sɛ sɛ abɛ no
ɛmpɛ sɛ moma no
obɛdi hene prɛko pɛ
ɛmpɛ sɛ ma no
party no yɛn nyinaa yɛdia yɛsɛ yɛtumi kyerɛ deɛ yɛpɛ to da bi a yɛwura dwɔmbɔdo bi ka sɛ ɔyɛ wabɔ adwuma paa sɛ ɔkɔ tweeters wɔyɛ organizer mpo because wɔyɛ redu a sɛ mmerɛ a yɛ suspende yɛfrɛ sɛn yɛwura foko ne Kwabena Japan no so he served partly as organizer and partly as general secretary say what he did very well and assistance na so wɔyɛ adwuma yɛde no ase
mate
jusiko dua so mɛtoa so na ɔnso yɛhwɛ de wobɛtumi a ɛde party ne Ghana akɔ akɔduro ɛwokunkɔm baabi a wɔ biara tie mi bɔ mbɛrɛm
asɛm na wode ma okunko mu
wompo general secretary no wobɛdi meda ase bu nyame nhyira sɛ wɔmma kɔnya no mabɔ m dawuro memehyɛ aseɛ firi sɛ biota frakyɛ mua mo so mo nsɛntwerɛfoɔ no mo so yɛ mesrɛ ne gye mu a nobody is above criticism mpo deɛ wɔtwa sa mpanifoɔ sɛ wonim sɛ nakyiakyia no obi anka nkyerɛ wo sɛ aha tene a in the end no wobɛkɔ sɛ wokɔ akɔwie ɔdwuma akɔgye wakatua owura no bɛba bɛka kyerɛ sɛ masa you don't deserve any pay nti deɛ ɔka kyerɛ sɛ waha akyia no ɔno mpo no nkɛ sɛ wowie yɛ ana wafrɛ no na wɔbisa no deɛ wɔpɛ mi sɛ deɛ mpɛpɛ yɛ kurikuri na ne ɔnkɔ akɔtɔ bi ama no makɔpɛ baabi asɛ mabobɔ madiem na mna mekorɔ no ɛnnɛ nsɛntwerɛfoɔ no bi ɔmokɔ abɔnten vox pop interviews no a ɔmokɔ interview nkɔfoɔ abɔnten no ɛsɛ sɛ ɔmo houses no ɛma wɔn in service training asɛ ɔmo deɛ adeɛ no yɛfrɛ no sɛ editing no they don't know wonya de microphone tua nipa no a deɛ nipa no ka bia wo control no ɔno a mpo tumi yi off camera sɛ bi otavro aga sɛ sɛbi kasɛ kwasea tɛntwerɛ ni wo because me kasa the entire me kasa asem sɛ President Kufuor apology rendered to Cape Coast no Cape Coast ɔsrɛ ɔmo sɛ Habone airport no I'm so ka Habo Badwanka airport so he's apologizing to them say airport in the possible na me hwɛ nsɛntwerɛfoɔ no bi na ɔmo ɛne nipa no di nkɔmmɔ ɔmo ntene so na ɔhwɛ sɛ ɔmo ma kwan na nsɛm ɔmo ka kyerɛ president a ɛwɔ te akonnwa so a na asefem na sɛ obisa sɛ bi utafa nsɛntwerɛfoɔ no binom no school bɛn na ɔmo kɔɛ the laws governing the profession ethics no standardization of media dispensation nti ɔmo no sɛ bi utafa kyɛ ɔmo te aseɛ deɛ na panin kɛseɛ ɔmo odi ɔmo ani wɔn sɛ ne nyinaa na ka bi o ɛna ama ɔhene enya akonya ɔno sɛ keka de ɔpɛkyerɛ because ɔsɛ bɛbɔ yɛ sima ma no indeed owie so no ɔkozoto ablakwa ɛne some of the MPs ɔmo wɔ voter MPs ɔmo wɔ mɛhyɛ bɛgya fie ɔno no ɔmo kyerɛ ɔhene sɛ ɔyɛ adeɛ ɔmo anamo so aseɛ ɔyɛ ɔhene a wodi a certain community so tentacles no is within a certain community but the president is ubiquitous over the country everywhere ɔman nyinaa na odi so including you the chief or the king but mo pese mo no de ye mam such respect into the level say mpo you are above God no mo president ni de ye fene no chichiri for man nobody will allow that because of this no say be also in the buy if we are allowed to spew or exercise our indignation over the chief no and as a king no ye bufuo ye fe bufuo kono so a e bia kansem e be ka no ka obi microphone kro from aka sebo mbe ma on kasa because baby okoro hotro yeah no say as a professional journalist am fi aso there you do because mo tie adwuma na se mo obi metra medical symbian TTM benfo say what yes na se kesi ade adwuma e ko hini ke betu bia bane pa anu nti na constitution no ade hye mu say chiefs must not do partisan politics. You should involve yourself in politics, because politics, some people have blended and say dirty. So that's here. Anything that is, it doesn't qualify your status. Who are you? Who do one yard do one better to play with your touch him for ya? Or they say the nine and fun and the baby at it. Didn't you do one? You do no more years, so now we also piano say piano. Ye piano, Tika sorry no. No one can swallow what could you know say, who's in Nippon as a summer. Say what yes. The million may be. Let us try to nurture our chiefs and kings. The subjects, Mojumano, so the president, what council of state or more a president Mojumano. Sana most of him Tranconia for no. Most Mojuman say, woman who what is right. Me aware or he can. Me say, well, go with two ready for you and mercy. Go me and mercy. Say, I hold a chief or king giving president of the state ultimatum. Ultimatum. Me man 4 months. Kasano Kokoso. The chief was totally political. What do you hear your mama? One who said praises are not your mama. Yeah, even sarcastically. So, indirectly, no. Now, the president go for what? And yes, yes, sir. Some poor party, no. Man, in your kukumasam. Now, openly.
2016, I promise you NDC 100,000 votes. I was about Fatoso.
What is it?
2016, say Obama NDC, former president of Mama, 100,000 votes. Now, okay. And then can't be as a amount for say, as a nice Bisuno.
So, what the voter region? Next, I will say Obama vote NDC 100,000 votes. Uncle Hutie. Because region and Casamo the other NDC MP is a group in you. Say what you say. Until yes, say chiefs of that nature, no. Say Omo Kasam ni pardon. Because say by yes, our anger or indignation over him. Against all the voters, we are now near be crowd for Pebia. What you say? A whole chief. And you such a promise.
100,000 votes for 17th November 2013. As you may say, then call for Kukumutino. What you try to come? You do on one. No, and I say, we be manipulating system, no. Now what mean 100,000 votes the NDC? It's not good. As I said, turn ways had him. Into the air cousin, I say, very careful. Now, in your name, for subject of fletcher. Monfa, try to execute your duty with the standardization of the business, the laws governing the business, the ethics of the business. Okay. Right. So the be Tiwa, or who's some part, this professional journalist. Now, one of the TV stations, so I'm calling TV station ding. Now, presenter or host morning show. Morning show. Video no ho mo hwe said no si kasa tiatia mu kasa ko sa platform no NDC platform ti wote so na wodi ye propaganda Ghana for atra propaganda sophistication are set in the top of the Ghanaians to die omodi to abano and nani bia ba ho tinya wo nto ato na udede hu na wo ye no and wo be hwe no de ato naba. Okay, nti abu you sure say we the preliminary they who emperor sabi When you give me the full time now, I feel Dr. Samuel Free. Yes, Dr. Bremena. So the first can say on a pen can say the expert in such a idea lab machine treatment massage so omuyebu maso enfidia wodi aba no ejuma pa ya den de tebia uko 21st kenika omubetu ase e de amount ye wo domi akra kuma ase hwa sunya ne techi my gods na sehwe 0540311131 wa de 21st kenika video de aba mayo ne mrantie no behwew na onya pomdren na afibia koso famfa de amount Susie about sentence and can just say, or the CB men capsules and a CB women capsules ba. CB men here, member do me so what you so how to brepa. On person the cat tabeto baby more CB men. A boapa or just our challenges woman. Na ekotobinon BCS you pa and a man see CB women. More whom you see CC woman and so Google basa and can be a bass when CB men and a boy CC war. Now the so pronounce boat to be CC and then come up 0247111671 0247111671. Doctor.
Yes, sir.
Na and somebody the does one. Sir, meaning say what ya MPP for be on the delegate conference wa. Just so.
Yes.
Dr. John Puncho command the host to bibia koso a ekoso kama arrangement wo ho enra regional organizers no regional youth organizer Dennis Kwakwa regional organizer Dr. Adomako Francois omunyina ne mperifo ahodo aka na nafianom ne mperifo aka regional executives no hese mbebe kriso se everything be okay for Wednesday I be koso kase chief of staff Fremont se opare airbus bi national secretary regional national secretary John Bodu odwumawura ojina naso den na afei Henry na nabo achirem ne all the national executives na eba matete se omo a ombe vie for national positions munyina be ba as usual omde omba for baba be de ni ade abe om grants reg ni ade a presidential for no masenas ni nyina be ebe kama minim preparation ne arrangement ampenfo ye de obe kan fa
abumidase na sana meko no mamenchia Kwame Free of
are you name no na
Akuma FM.
Oh, okay.
Many about very good pa.
Na se mo so ko na o ko ide this out.
Oh.
Ma se la would teacher o sa na eh. Dr. Samuel Free. Is it trend allow him?
So me beka bibi wo fa former president hu na nya se mi twa me no. Eja se nketua. Di Kwame Free mi chia pa nya mi chia. Na bo adwuma wo ho na yire ho. Michia hofo nyina Abu Wadaroma na mini ka Justin Kodua. I personally ninya any interaction but based on the amount for kikan say we ni papa
come there.
Yes,
I just obi a wunimu no.
And one thing I've identified from the parties, you know, one obi wo ho a ni su se openipa so na nyame ya adom na wonya kwanya ebenya position bi a translate wo nipa kro no position a obenyam obi wo ho a ni human way no enye no obenya position bo say no pamu amanfo man nche but based on Justin Kodua I know say we young but looking at influence ni impactor wenya wo party members and so amam for because any hanko anye the way can but matetia amam for pejanu to the people who are just
now musa se dent no mfa no kumkom no we busa se kumkom je ne din
oh sir
amam for na de man no
obi o penny o donipa no won say and dey ka say ni impact na no na ma nipa
dey se na num kura no
o de ba ma
be yama
ana make say nipa we obenya position a enipa bebri ebenya ebekunkom beb you see
say we na position
a position me
why boss
media mo am for kan de me support because obi a otimi nya impact e wo nipa so kunkom de onya higher position a bebre ebenya bi so enti no de such people we have to give them opportunity. What I realized from the MPP in say na make say obi wo ho a ni suban and I say I don't know how to say it and you're part of him or monipa such person will be in your position I affect it or monipa so but obia odonipa I even come in your position crowd bonipa no obenya position it means a lot of people and such people no was a party members no edu omo hihye baby sebe ya omo so ebenya because most of the party members no complaining and look at John Kuma also meaning but you see say obi wo wa say impact such a person
who na nim na tumi zakon papa John Kuma Dr. John Kuma
me kwa na say manfo na MP na wa mo benya deputy and this guy is working me say this guy is working. You see say okoha oyewe program bia me invite ni bia okọ oba because me na for bi wo mo nko ye some
but me nim there first time MP so makọ parliament no me nim papa no kon masa John Kuma sem ye kanu
yes he is working na
John Kuma sem ye doctor sem ye kan sa no
oh na ye nche ye kan ye na ye ka ho asem ade ya ka bibi foforo
na me sha ne pa na maka se de o ye no onto aso mo nkoso kwan
ni ya ka bibi foforo
oni ya kasi ni de sa say kra
such people no na mesre party for no more opportunities. People who have impact, people who see they say omo ye adwuma, people who are really working. let's give them the opportunity. Party no mean be NGO, be selfish, be greedy. Be self-centered, me know how to describe them. More opportunity and most of the party members all because in Kophobia position baby or my almost selfish and and how can a party member bet me akase bia me pe bibi wa me the party me mitimi ka bi. And these are the concern among for so etimi because same fine say wakonya baby ahye na bia also boa party members wusu no obanti no among for ntimi nya the opportunity.
And to say delegate omukoyi regional executives, national executives, very, very important. They elect a certain candidate to lead.
Elect people who have an impact on your life. Because when you impact on your life, the impact on the people of Ghana. Oh, so when you impact, wow, how about Nipa Utimi Konin, people what me Timika about Mwebia Utimi Wow. Sound for any position. Now one more be position no ba no abegina no be can be complaining one kwa no say be join them. Such a person go to Obama no. And these are part of the things I was saying ka man appointees yi your model chief executives ni one nyina no. Because se bia ukoda baby a nkrofo na nam so benya tumi no, the same people, and these are the two guys are people are say amanfo ayoku with them. John Kumani, Justin Kodia. Me name anything but what I've read about them, what I've amount for I mean, like these are human beings. You human beings. Spelling you BEEN and you BEING. You be a being. You be a being.
Doctor Samuel from
Congress. No, say Congress no more Canada.
Now, and it is some say MP so afaka omu eka ho nyina. Delegate be nyu afaka. Tento omu bomb machine be use nyina. Lo John Kuma so afaka ni nyina.
No one family so ho kankan wa. You see, yakase di omachi a omo time beba. And we are going to talk about them. And nipa do nipa. Nyankopon boy say ye know ye ho nipa.
Sure.
Na ye mwa unya opportunity bia de kakra bia benya no now so enye se woska bebre o omo kan yen ka se bia woska o, but the ability to listen to people.
Sure.
Na kitwe bi bia me 100 cedis and je 10 cedis me kwada aka mo je 20 ya na je 10 cedis any from say human beings na nya san kwofo na even wo kra so na kitwa na wo nipa na wo
asante fo wakasa be se do nya kitwa be ma no to asoma me
enti party congress na mo ko ayi delegate ayi no conference. When they are electing people, they should be very, very critical on human beings and people who can affect. Ubenya opportunity to talk to them. Ubetimi abua we in a little. Yes, go. And yes, go. Even class ubetimi time cry tie wasemwa. And no cry that enti yebesre party congress no mo kono. In all na manfo ba be campaign bebre. Yen show mu do nipa no ebe make sure say obepe kwan bia so na waboa ama party ni so akoso medase
pa Michael nso menchao is it hope Michael Boati hope hope in pope enti ose Boati baby obi anhia no na papa yi no so ese de no o de asem ba krom ha o
ya agenda I have agenda kese pa no
agenda ne say
Pope ne regional organizer na ye de ne ko
mbacho yo bibi ni ye na
ye de ne ko for it organizer you can do that so far already meeting here na John Kuma mo kan
so person ka bi on
we don so ye sunafo sa sankore e ho no papa free ya tetin ye papa
but me ni pa shine pa that guy
papa no ye papa no Mr. Kuma na akona papa na mma wa futua tumuze ene baby ane bana dru no difference bi anim na mesumeka akrafa Justin Hui Justin Kodia lawyer I think say me mate ba ko na ye ni aid your friend of Vincent no Tescom president or tech ono na nam ne so am this year Justin na me aso ni ni share o play mu one time bi ne ko fi Kumasi ko Accra na ono kra bi ankaja ehu na o senge kra na ibusa o so abeto number ma me ya din komo he requested my number And if you are no why it didn't come out crack, and I think say NPP should know two things. One aspect here say election day anymore. You hear Niema Mienu. And Niema Mienu na here na say we want to increase the number of parliamentary seats. And we want to increase the number of the presidential votes. And a presidential vote no so no. And Niema Mienu ni here. One, we should be able to get somebody who can come with the posture. But we are maintaining the votes na inya no. Say no. And there's going to be an increment in the votes in 2024. So our vote na be increment no. Do say and I bet me adia be count the inya no. So those are the two mandates to increase the parliamentary seats and also to increase the presidential vote. And in the presidential vote no, we have to maintain what we actually have today. And put in measures to make sure say we are going to increase the new first time voters no. So February neighbor so yeah Accra and I say a first time voter and I say bia I feel an impending fear do so. Those people now sir or more impending fear do so na e ba benya or mo ba be kan wa me ato aba no. Ubiza ho say omo ye youth and aso omo ye youth 2016 mimi woni say enema bia 2020 enema bia ankoye kakra because we sa 2.5 million votes be kan 2016 there no 2020 nya NPP ye bo modern there but ya modern because Mahama 2016 onya say I think 4.7 million so what I say 4.7 million this time we nya 6.2 we nya 6.2 million because what they vote ma kuma 1.5 million ko kan no. Do 2016 total register now 2020 now 2.5 million vote and be count so 2.5 million vote na be count and this was able to maintain omo no munya 4.7 million 2016 no and na omo sa be 2.5 million mu 1.5 ko count yeah nya 1 million per na count. You ask yourself say the banking sector clean up we free SHS aye. Because if there was any policy in this government, I think that it was started towards the youth. Fenaku, free SHS, Yenya John Kuma, I can answer me. When the former you can see everything was geared towards the betterment of the youth. It yet then out of 2.5 million votes, you have 1 million pay. Emma president, Ebenya, I think that's 6.7, right? 6.7 million. Mahama 6.2 in the free man. Thereby Benya net of 500,000. We are going to, there's going to be another 3 million.
Now 500,000 votes difference.
But I see it say, if say going forward, you will be a
2 and this for the difference in the BJP before.
Mimi who say you will be a that increment vote na ebe ba no obetumi target ya me enya dodoa is going to be perfect. And if people are recommending Honorable Justin Kodua, I think
Justin Kodua from lawyer
onon kwa na youth organizer, regional youth organizer by na a de facto every youth organizer was going to head the youth employment agency, so you all thought he was going to head the regional one. Why was he giving the national one? That's yourself. Why was he giving the national positions? I think the target to increase the parliamentary seats and also the presidential vote. And the presidential vote, I've told you, is categorized into two. We have to put in measures that will maintain what we had in 2020 and target that there's going to be another 3 million increment in 2024. How do we get about 2 million of such votes so that we can secure the presidential slot?
Okay.
Because NPP has given us a full-fledged dream. Because they say from say no be or baby she say move to me I free through maternal care. Akrani do kindergarten, primary, JHS, free, SHS, abe free. They say the Ghana card they say obet me as a loan. No to me ako tertiary or pe would or call teacher trainee and answer nurses trainee. There's also possibility so benyan allowance aman why ha na mo timi akonanim. All this no, we need a bit of continuation to make sure say can't we do part all the systems are going to work. Ebeboa ama se wo obi ne ma me free mo ni papa tiase wo obetimi go through this chronological stage, now what me ababe the petitry. That is what we are all looking for. That is the Ghanaian dream. Some of us want to put our life on the line and protect, and we need people of him, because if they were Timia leading you, I'm about Benya Ukumkom. Now say with me Benya General Secretary, and I think say the focus
also about General Secretary there.
Oh, the yet there. Now I want to fly out now.
Oh, so what the flyer Baba Batebia
and being country.
What the flyer Baba Batebia.
In all, he's somebody I think I trust.
Okay.
You say obey to me. I
do.
Now make Michael Sabwa so Pope. Man, the old hey, you walk Brahafo, near Yancha Hafuno. No, a Tescom or a SRC president, Espole at that time. It's ye, Abronye, Niame Chaman. Ye is all mayor or Meda Ufano, Brahafo. And I say, ye will be so free student politics. No, be partner Abronye nowadays, or no, so at me, my youth from almost year students, no, at me, I suppose. Michael Sabwatin did a fantastic job. Fantastic job. We know. One be a youth organizer, Bravo, when Chama Bronya was going into the first vice. Yet, one or only free Dian Quantentino was a organizer, half a region. Or by no, do my paper because I have for young Kwan, region, young Lusu seat. Beer and a cry. You lose single seat because at the end a 6 now NDC will 2 near or 4. We maintain it. Young Kwana region. That and I think Michael Sebwatin was all partner Justin Eberboapa.
Okay, that's it. Dr. Francis Adumako said, and some of Kenya Justin Kodio na John Kumo MPP were men. No. So, Emrante Nyango, one woman soon na yensra, Edema Santa Regenti, Francois Baby will be in channel, say on us when Namquaso go Wally. As you say, Yamin could dress from Jim.
Politics, okay, say a year, fekeke. Also, or to me, or Taute, John Boyd class at times now or year. 2-time he was holding 2 positions, being the organizer and the general secretary, but ultimately deliver. We are showing say me concern about say from going forward the youth now a fair time voters about 3 million no and I think these 2 people Justin Kodu Amunu say he can equally do the job obet me aye
say opeso
yankwade obe where dey say ye nyina be born chidom ama watimi atimi ababa I think obetimi aye because baby okọ we obi abedi sa position we bi na odi akonsa wakoda no ho nsa wo mabaw ayi abuga pele nya ho na no we ewunu aba ye Justin by I think say he has held the party down because first that problem oh yeah yaketua mai sense bebre omo youth employment no is there want this asem ni bi is there want and I think say if they were just out there now he deserve what do you na beto so ye ka
okay
won ti ase a
now akwasepo Justin Kodu say yes I'm listening to you live. That's good right. Morning. It was a good morning.
That's right.
And Justin maybe will be on French.
Wait. Se duru ha okum koncho bo se yuchobo usually the trouble na bo chobo okum konya ye nya se o ye last year ye the best chobo pa your boy na se ye koso okum kom no
ebefa mo delegate conference
mo ya utie abu the American TTT nyina ne se the Francois to nkran bae no MPP emotion. You have the men.
Nkoto hena no.
You have the men.
Organizer okoto.
Francois here one of the party.
Yejuma papa.
Obubiaso. Oma respect. Oma just me can say obedient to the leaders near the nti no mano moni adwuma ni momo so no de mpempinu ye se de menu aka de ne de aba de ni si de si proso no enu ni se de wo mu dada on de afi ne pese atwi ne bam so nti mo wo mu dada de mo de se mo de mo wo mu dada de pese atwi ne bam no ani ye kam ne wo se ne mra so nti no man me gu ye ni mu ase me ne be du na se obeka se ma ye adwuma hunu masa me charge 10 billion me kan pia ma ye
odi wa brebe nya onesi bi so
no we say me bombe me nyini pa ko se mani abre bocha ma utumu dawru obi anyo ono akeda so opposition of the first time obae or high a friend say professors oh no more me research was anti my man say denti ana nanado akọwan MPP awene nanado kotu MPP awene mama me problem no maba omo man a whole lot of fact but
Bernard Antwibu asia
but omo ka che na di mu pa cha ma wutumi so mu so se wa Ashanti Regia wo mpanifo ni office omo trans dwene sabe omo trans e fa plans wo se mpanifo ko ka se unya sumie da so a sumie madwen enti wo office na wo to office no wutumi say ade esne den eba enti anu ye big problem was sa na kwa keto achia no to see
utwi ni botom
zikapudio no loko han if ye wo kuro from me those days Sampain before Sampain Dr. Rawuf nom lawyer Adma Pianom tena se sata na se kam nyina wombi se ka jusigo de kan no wombi omunya nyom office wom nyana na do be president se can tell me and I'm pretty full kan nanya izo 2020 I'm telling you say nya TV way ya chama wuntumi bia ni radio no bomu na mo presenter so from nyam dombu aso nya mo so mo ni madwuma no number kika ne ma bomu kwame adinkra chama wuntumi asa yi sika se ko Ghana nyina na ko fa MDCs ni CEOs no cause they run yenti ye adwuma so asa aka ye so kasi ni TV na Ghana fo hunu de MPP timi ye na mwao abu mwa na musho eni etana ni ehwe biye chama wuntumi ko yi sika pudio o se president monye anopa bia Ghana ni bia man kokosika to be dia dance ya mo Ghana ni bia kokosika o hene batia o just like just give your first saying
momo number
onya adwuma bia ba jifa kotokokodi wo yesa ko pese to abawie wo baba hano ande se na ye dia ba bonti o fia wo baba mo ma salai e wo ha
chase bu akwa umudu akwa na wunya kwa akwa nwura dance weka no
chairman ade ba ko so na me fere se sika no amfa ma obi se dia ebuje ne kwacha ma wo ma na se dia ohene ba na asunu onu a ne sifiri no office MPC ni mpanifo aba no office na nanom kro ho was babajom ba o so mo abodi hu mam ko he wo mo na wa big lie j what time yesa mi video no se de bo pese be ko abonti na mjai what is it
Bernard Antwibu asiako stronger than apata
me see it is 2024 election no break the 8 no see e wo chema wuntumi na ewura jibisi nkodua mo ba beboa no amya ye adwuma 2025 de Niger Dream out we Bruni e kan no
ahafo
analysis no man so a very nice fantastic analysis so I say e ba say na MPP mo ye vote so te e ko kan NDC mo wa bre say NDC for na de na ye jesa de C 20 is it 2016 or so 2016 ya je o mo MPC brebe no sa na say ye na say MPP number NDC ji vote so dia no anya hute o so anwe ne dia so anya hute so John Mama votes me a 1.5 na MPP so dey 1 million a shame on us so it is so just na dey o ko kon no anu ntina se ye den ye hyesamu niema bi bewurawura mu dia leader odi domanim no one so Charles Ma o ne dey no resources so a eboa another factor so say nipa no pe no bia di eduochi no me choro de ka kusim say ohene me kai say me danya me say for best va say almost a week ni a ya sha ase ya chire because propaganda na omudi atiche ma wutumi so no emu odu nanka ni pa fa ba onye chire no say sana tie na mayedi obu akura na the ultimate function of Ashanti Regia chairman akura na woni mu say ditumi maye no yenya du si akunyan say kuma adwuma dia sha wosare say bekeka ne mabom wonu mpanifo mo maye adwuma mo beji aban tumi o anya say chairman no say chairman yo na me minister me pawan say power na ma ya no akojo ma ho no akoji minister no ko jo mama ho no akwa je friend say CEO so ana ade ba kuso a ohine eda pon so say hwe ni ye pa ne say si atu abani wi a chairman bia oba bia no less than 2 years less than 2 years so ya dey prepare grounds no pe soldiers yeah they kwako face 2024 elections it we no a new chairman asem Ashanti region asem ne kan o
Ashanti region
ndi twa wo Uncle Wallace o say when you go papa mana to no mu tuo so wo sa video na me say video ko asem show TV so wa kan pay wo say want to me and this was Ashanti mem ha wa gigi ya dodo
ntombe so mu yin free ho
enti se mbetimi ya yin free ho an ka ye pe ba bi fo mu tie ne yo mu tie ne pa Wallace wo ba Ashanti mem hanama on wo ye NDC party nyina administrator ba ko office on the tour no or my directives as to what the direction party fa no no masam no na say media agora people was say beta many age say when you talk to them omutie nti ye wajon kuma na eba so no delegates conference ni Ashanti region ni na eba so no efe ni be kobi na enyanwanwa say ampuntua jonkuma se wafa ekani nyina anye se bia sika no nya bia mana burusu but level no kwa wodru no say pass oba mu nche yo onu anasem bi waka dem dey right up kra we see the success of every politician yesika o nemum e wanu asem
sure
so woka wana make sure say why na woka no abem so waju say we dey opetumi into the na da asem atorosem wonu say we need resources dey be yi kwan no ko gina platform no ko promise we constitution na say we pay MP ntino mutuma mia me ba mayi mu kwa mamo na in the end one year the moment here politician nya benya ka kira so oh we trofo we nyina ba
me da se
anu ti anama yewura jonkuma o progress no so da se if you say na no o make o he na no yie o make sure we waka say mefa kan nyina no wanya na no aka no abem
yada se Bombay ena wetene kandan kamboati eno no loss ne ba clinic say wala kemi shaba delay man capsule loss ne ba me chance ho be sew du abadwa so amanfo no bia siesie wo pa erenti bomodina na ekope bitona emu 0241335577 city ba company at the city capsule city ointment abadwa so sew Lashibi Salon Sport community 19 a share kase no do no de upebi ato ya adwuma pa drasto bi eben no kope bitona wankasa so be dance de 0209682836 0209682836 so far na wodom etimi aboa capital O2 at the living bitters aba afei film quality formula ho na pa O2 me se ko pebito pa O2 ne memedro na film quality nso ma am konficha munya ha wo ho no mun ko pebi na emu am 0500779999 na afei ne emu am na bibia enko fetu mo party say we new how dia brano ma enemu yade bi no ate a O2 as menstrual pains na oboa kumase anema kokoben Accra so tom na afei Bogoso Western Region 0244583855 now fra na mperefo eboa Jimas ade utu kwan akopiem ewo bi mas adwuma na be wo kumase afre 0241493748 0241493748 na omo Accra enso ho na fitade ya share kese no Spanish Tree Park combine ya de jinko caps saba no mesa opese omojade afurse ne yesiese wa yan de nim na to na emu apa Spanish Gallet mesa nso ho wo junso mo hawa bra osuna apese osotia o first 2661141 111 na e bro na niam akoye e de amamo pa to pen caps Solak mesa Zipman ho eboa mesa Solak heba clinic fada ma eno dia ba yade ne dia Dr. Solomon Sibra na wontu asema na edu nso ato apete be bia benya bia to 6028 fra na wonum eboa vehicle 20 misel ko tobi gallic dropa correct yakeka dia bomuo na eboa ema omojade afusa na woso pese osete cholesterol pese benia victory gallic for 0201 293280 fra na wonum eboa Elizabeth yeko metam na so
okay
nti wo 1 or 2 remarks bia ya na
oh aja
vehicle 24 me page
don't say be yi ni aja ya mama djuma anje o so mi sove ya na ikura mi sove company ya na I think say I have be bomoden pa me ni omo ideas am no be che na da say e be say etiminya system ni almost every community se wo akra ne ma metias ne ba parties we bitmenya the benefit of the NPP dream na dey am Ghanaians no
okay
tano duma se hene na Nigeria wa yire no pa o asum abuom so hene na na mo akojampa no so asum ho asum kwapon hene na na foku bobi ono so ayire no ho na sankore my hene
mate
na oje dom pa bokatachi tense me de enchabe mo ma no paper na ma chia ona bo frida prempe
ojo so
na me stress
eh oh minu so wio
da bi na sa fe na me be kasa
da bi ya wio
oh okay na
ya wie ntina me kasa
ko me hene ma ya sase
okay
ne fa affordable house ni bi mra ni so
affordable house
da prempe bo adwuma ebi nsida
okay
so o ma ya sase ne fa affordable ye me sidan a ye nton no prekupu ye nya se de nkofo no be ya sokore mampon be se nkofo dum no
me da se
ye be ya ne ye say rent to own haidan no emfie num emfie du
e beto aso da fofo
wie ya ne de dan
na ye tete kama me da se pa Victor so ba bi obi am chia wanchi constituency organizer hopeful ewo wanchi Victor Pastor Kwaku ba bi obi am chia doctor me ko mama be 1 minute
oh 1 minute
and 30 seconds ka
abuwa ka sama chia una bachia KST for Medin School of Business Dr. Alfred Owusu and I was celebrating the birthday nti Medin Chakese ma no ne yire ne nabusua and the Chakese mo pa ana na say coordinator o ahema kokoben MPP me chia pa na maba TUTAC members ye wo KST me chia obi biara na ohene ba de me chia no
o da frɛ ne company kyerɛ no
o da bi me di twato ohene ba me chia wo na mpacho nyame ya dom a ye be chia
me da say Dr. Samuel Free lecturer OKSTU Bombay
my boss
30 seconds ye ko
me da say pana minister of the media Fanton Krama miankasa miura and me president Nana Dankwa Kufuado se yeho nyankopon the chat na mame e kwan a wase me mfa mebo asanteman me yi flats nya de ade nyina mfiri ho se de be ya nsu twa yiri ni nipa wu no eto betwa me ana yeho nyankopon de sa plan na mame enu tira me sere ne sere sa kunwa no tode a ye wura friends senchire minkase ye nyina ni sama de fa mame nimu se ko ba se o firi ho de a Ashanti regional nadmo no of mame na me sisu yira no kwan e bi si biem nipa wu biem
okay
ya si dan sisu anu biem
Mate Bombay I'm sure pa
Mate Mary him said this to the life I live for
Biani abrepa nadmo idi na chese emu ayerpa me nkora me Vical 20 amon komo sima edunum na yepeje mu na sports for no entumi embra na omometo aso yankantam se mpata adwuma pa honam ne nsanse nyina classic continent ni betu ase ma 0544791600 na ebro na nema akonkadia ma Vical 20 mesi adwuma mu nya ma me na me madanse dia me die kura ofie no nya asem kutu enya asem kutu akra Mr. Peter na tse
obara mbia boko
awa hene dia se mini baby okose
oh ya se
wo se he
Ghana ya nante ne dos
mum yenu ma fam ho adwe akamu ya sakura mu hone za obi kan kire mu
sarete udo bi nante chebo ma eba ne sa
okay yetiemu
yo wa ni chance eje
yo ma menche wa chiefo de ahwefo anopai na menkase se ne waka no Vical 20 adun ayewu
pa
nipa edi Vical 20 ho adanse no se wonya no mu bia ebe ye wadwen se yen ye adu ne ebo hu dawru ba no kwa nyankopon anim nie wonipa bie ni ho be no Vical 20 wonya dance die
me yanko bu Spain
yes
I said last 2 weeks ago no obi ne ba ho no odi bi brand me no kan so fambre no no nom ye no dance die a wodie no na me say etimi do abroche nya
wonim Vical 20 a ekwa ma no ne no edo so sin Vical 20 yi so Ghana ha actually na wo nipa yare na no kure ne se onipa bia we immune system wo hu eni ahoden wo ni apomoden ti ase esa
wo nipa bia wo immune system e wa hoɔden wo apomden enti yade ahodo bebra e ha nipa dwen na wasase so no eye because ye mododo no a infections ahodo nam so break your immune system no down etu wo se yade how wonum ndro eye wo se wo ho to aduro ne san na yade na san ba eti e kame se de biara da yade bi how de bia woti bibi nka che se anima bi nkoyi oni padua no mu ene Vical 20 ye immune booster unsia immune system support drug and say immune booster bia eye dwuma te se Vical 20 we ase fa na ba bia na na me no kasa yi adanse die no wankasa ukọ empom atonton nduro no ho ensem a wo beti afiri ho no be mo abehunu say yes Vical 20 aduro ya aduro a agise wanom na ne ye del Vical 20 wonu say eye immune booster na ye papa enu nti yade biara how say onipa so wonum sa aduro we bia wonu say yes aduro papa o wiase asamba akwa bu se de bia me number bia me kan say yade a ebo nipa e wa bra onyi yade a ha nipa dwen e wa bra wunyi sa yade no se wunya Vical 20 wo ho a wonu say yes aduro papa e wo wiase e ya bibiduro aye organa ha ya na Vical 20 menim yade ko a sene de bia metra so ha meka no meka se yenya ho adanse die menim yade bia meka se yenya ho testimony se mekonom Vical 20 no enne me ho atomi ana manya yaresa ana manya improvement e free pressure koka diabetes koka prostate koka infections ahodo sene de bia yetena se ayeka no ene wura obia officer sa na yade afense BP ha man empenifo bebre mesrew so wo hwe mo television na wo tie mi enne na wo yade ye pressure BP pa na ye wo hawa me pese wo hunu se enipa e wo sa wo situation ni mu anu Vical 20 bia beka kire wo se Vical 20 aduro pressure for the nkense se modidi agro baako sei it is our problem ne pressure emfa ho minkase ja waduro no nom kono Vical 20 ka ho wono wo pressure duro na 22 hours no Vical but date to ho hwe date na wo starting say wono Vical 20 no na hwa dance dia obedi me say week ya mu me ko pani kase bi office na dance ya wo se na papa yitie na osai oyesofo ni adanse a wo difa Vical 20 ho ni nsam a woka e de kire na djuma ye fofo Vical 20 ho no menua pressure bebrebe no e be free yeso akọ diabetes sugar level no enne e ho adanse die beburuja na brochefo no kwa de minim e wi prof obetimi a kire me asa diabetes how mu bebre okay munua ni no abroche for do no testimonies obeti say na me diabetes na me sugar me na me say but never Vical 20 akwa no say ya na Peter ka say me akwa oje aman what I say enti Vical 20 no menim yade a wo how but problem bia wo de wo feel say wo e wa pomoden fam mark ne date to ho na chance say wo no maduro we aye friend Vical 20 what Vical 20 a ni tie hyeso nie say na tie o konko fita ye hyeso yi wo hwie no aden kwachi ntimi mpie ma eti we nankasa pie
na o hwie li say
we miensa we miensa anopa miensa awia miensa anwumre ni tina ya kambate besan yi we ye white na nko a
okay
what I say na draw we start say wo no me me se bo ne date to emfa ho ne yade a awo so
okay
what I say emfa ho ne emfie dodo asa ya de ko na wo so because we Vical 20 ba ye ade ba ko amahunu ne say yade a awo nipa so a wo de achia nante abre yade a eye nipa se we de nya ade a metimi anya yaresa firi mu biem sa yade no na ma Vical 20 enne agidi wo wiase afa nan ba bia tu betimi ati adanse den bebre me de ko hospital sa me de manum nduro sa because oni immunity a be support ya man nduro na ye de man no kwa ye adwuma ti ase se so immune system ni ya hoden a wonu aduro kura aduro ni ya adwuma it will hear immune system support drug ya juma to Vical 20 na ma stronger immunity na ma empo wo yade na wo yada duro na wo da so na tiya ya juma ma wo enu ntina onipa bie ni ho a wonom Vical 20 a wonya dance die
okay
me da se me no maduru afi na me no
yɛna mebisa sɛ nneɛma bɛɛ na mokeka si ani a moyɛ saa Vical 20 no
ɛyɛ nnue ya Ghana nnue ya
nkohini ya
hahan ya ndubani ya but yɛwɔ kwan a yɛfa so ɛde yɛ abibidroma ne yɛdɛn ɛdi mu nimdeɛ yɛhyɛ aseɛ fi baabi ne atoa so firi baabi na wohwɛ yɛ nananom a yɛhu sɛ nnue mu ahoɔden na ɛboa wɔn mu nyi nkyɛeɛ na nnue mu ahoɔden ɛna ɛboa wɔn mu yɛdɛn wɔn nyi nkyɛeɛ na adeɛ kye a ɔmo nnue yi na ɔmo anom ho nsuo ne adeade ba yɛhu sɛ phytochemicals ne bebree na wɔ nnua no mu no ɛyɛ ana preparation no na sɛ kwan yɛfa so ɛdeɛ no ɛsɛe no enti wohwɛ a Joy Herbal Center ɛduru a yɛfɛ no Vical 20 no scientist akuku dam ɛne yɛde tete nimdeɛ no yɛde ka ho ɛne yɛde yɛ ɛduru Vical 20 enti wohwɛ a ɛyɛ combination of factors bebree ɛna ama ɛnɛ Vical 20 agye ne din a akɔ wiase mu fana baabi a nanka obi o Spain wadafia okana asem so owo Spain a odi Vical 21 adansi nanka edropa ni Spain na nanka edro kese a edimu eni Spain na naso den na fe Ghana edro etimi afu plane akwa manone edi adansi eje ne ho mina ewa manone. That is the power of Vical 20. Ye di kan kase eye immune system support drug and as immune booster ya yenu ye papa and Vical 20 is made scientifically made drug. I would no ma and want some kabia than any wasa asem boni be entry because Joy Herbal Center ya tu abone ya ye immune system no se ubanya apomudin na ejina immune system na den eso unya apomudin so a ejina immune system na den eso na wo ye nipa yi de emwa wa ye from pathogens yare moam de yare maye no dose bebrebe. They are microscopic organisms. Omo ko ni peduani ma omo maye yare. Omo no maye yare. Yare ne yare ejina se pathogens eden eso. Na omo ko ni peduani mu a omo no immune system no ekokun. Na omo differ immune system no so na so omo bunkan fa immune system no so na say omo di immune system no so enkuni mu a wo be yare. Enu nti Joy Herbal Center hu ne say ye ka ye ma ahoden soronko mapa eba immune system ni mu a yare entimi enni mfa wo so enu nti ya ye Vical 20 ama wo say genome na immune system no ahoden ye den embrem because immune system no juma odi nyina ne say obedi afa pathogens ana say yare mo ye den eso na ankoba ne sape obeyare enu nti ya ye Vical 20 wonoma ubon say e ma the immune system cells ni excited ahode mapa den eba omumu enti under normal circumstances ya rianka immune system no this time around nka yare mo ne bedi omusunku ni mu no this time around no wunya hode soronko ema etimi difa pathogens ana say yare mo den eso enti infections ahoro na nka pathogens ne de be brawo no wono Vical 20 a say infections no enyiniti enu nti na womo yare o womo nyare o womo no Vical 20 a womo nya dansedie no because say wo yare a eye say pathogenic organisms si womo de yare na den ebrawo enti wono Vical 20 na e boost immune system na sana obo se na pamo say infections ni na den efini peduano mu because immune system no ono nia oya ne se okutia infections abrebia edemaw it Vical 20 no e boy immune system no eden eye it infections bit say Candida albicans muawa odepoa me pa chawo wono Vical 20 a e clan nyina eden edemaw ema wo system no eda ho e bit say Neisseria gonorrhea enemu yare a eye bacteria ede banase gonococcus muawa wono Vical 20 a e cleaning na den efro eden edemaw enemu yare ba ko esan ha adwen pa chlamydia eno ha ma ne emmarema nyina wono Vical 20 a eboa won say Vical 20 no aye dro a me pa chawo se wonum a yare enter nipadua no mu enti say yɛbɛkɔ hospital ne yɛkɔtra hospital ne yɛdi line mu ne yɛkɔ doctor ne yɛkɔ lab ne yɛspend hours ne ade no ɛho hia ɛboa nanso ɛnɛ ɛkwan foforɔ aba sɛ wobɛgye wo ho afiri sɛ akwanya mu nyinaa na wanya apɔmuden ɛno ano sɛ wobɛnya aduro vehicle 20 na wayɛ dɛn Madro vehicle 20 a emo wakwanya ama sabita frache wo pressure na o wan di kankan ye no eba fom wo sichire yare eba fom ye fa the pressure ye fa ye hwe bibi wa ha wo pressure no se beba wo so a ne edi kan infections ne ba ne pedua no ma da bia meka se ne pedua no so e wo no kasa ne defensive mechanism a oboa edi yi se yare mu ana se pathogens e den efri ne pedua no mu by in no anase chemicals bi anipedua nakasa e de bone ho ban ye first chemicals ye pyrogens e be a cytokines ana e be a prostaglandins the moment anipedua produces these cytokines ni prostaglandins no e ma o temperature no pressure e den e kwosoro obo se na wo ho ye hye sane ade aha etinipedua produces those cytokines and the prostaglandins na wo pe automatically the temperature no pressure be den e be conform but the moment abanum vehicle 20 vehicle 20 best start yi say mowe afini pedua manase ebe kunkun manase ebe ma ahode mapa aba immune system cells ni mu na mu angolf anase o ma chiche pathogens na pathogens nya inflama oxygen ahome no obo so mba wu afini pedua no obo so na fe no na o temperature no pressure na eden eba from enu tire nipa bebenum vehicle 20 omo so me pressure no aba from drastically o na me nam 180 na me nam 200/30 me no vehicle 20 no I normalize it about 120/60 about 120 over 70 ni na dia dance say vehicle 20 eliminate pathogens
numbers no be a testament so pay
your numbers no 0244 876 321 0244 876 321 and 0244 585 531 0244 585 enti
hina benya biato
baby atondro bia say
baby store pharmacy
but oni bibi emerema na omo bre e wo prostate ho no prostate enlargement prostate cancer inflammation of the prostate impo say ye the rubber asha obema mu a na me catch them say no vehicle 20 for 21 days now chimiensa ye be rubber na fi obema mu so no vehicle 21 days na entime boost immune system no ama wo normal bibia nya normal wo ho na nkoyi a me pa cho frame na kase matwa ntoche Ghana ma
okay
wo no vehicle 20 men emfa ama rubber enna so enhye obema mu ye be yiri na eden efi ho it bo modern say obenu madro vehicle 20 aye for general well-being say wo ho beto wankasa mapa obia no bibia no nya apomuden edro we enna obia di ho dance enna say ye to nipa to enom egi ayaresa because nkedro ne baye na omo no na ka anya adwuma nka omo nkoto biem enna me no ka say wo vehicle 20 quadras so see we see who anade asa because a drone e boa ni padasa wo so numbi wo na onim yare eja
okay
yare eja
that's
vehicle 20 a
enema na
ebesi
that's say observe for any vehicle 20 ono na abon komo ene anopai pharmaceutical shop bia